Hello, everybody. There's like
Hey, how are you?
nobody here. No, I'm just kidding.
Good to see you again.
Good that the migration worked.
Crazy.
The migration is zeroed in perfectly. Landed it. Let me see if I can. It doesn't matter. All right. Well, let's go through your photos. Oh my goodness, I'm posting something. Let's go through most photos right now. He sent me some links, and I want to show it to everybody here. Let me just make sure I'm in the right place. All right, Mo, take it away.
Okay, so we're kind of just dissecting our favorite pictures, I guess. What'd be interesting is I will say what I think, but it'll be interesting to hear what you guys think. Put you both on the spot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I like this.
Whoa! Change up. So I like. Okay, so just some background on about how I personally shoot. I know some people like to get like really clean shots, just the subject in the picture, no background noise. I like to shoot with everything so that you can see the atmosphere. So like there, you can see there's loads of people there, but somehow I like that this woman stands out, even though you have no idea who she is. You can't see her face, and it's purely just her outfit that makes her stand out. And I didn't find out who she was for quite a while. And yeah, so I love that somebody completely anonymous is the person who stood out the most in the crowd to me. Also, it helped that I thought her outfit was really cool. I really liked the jacket. For those wondering, it's from
a really
Sakai.
cool outfit. Yeah.
Swipe up to buy now.
Whoa, you're selling it, man. Damn, this guy's a swiper.
And yeah, that's what I like about the picture.
Yeah, I mean, the picture's really good. What I like also is that I think she's behind step and repeat or some sort of like all the photographers are just shooting in, and I guess this is Grand Palais. Yep, right away.
So down the side.
Yeah, so nobody can see.
I like
nobody
the background.
can see.
It's black. The background is all in black.
Yeah, I like it that nobody is noticing her. So that's a good shot.
And that's the anatomy of a photo, guys.
Wow, that was fantastic. Let me get the next one more real quick. Oh, I know this one.
Jeez, Jose, you got a lot of notifications, man.
Sorry, I should turn that off. I really don't look at my I don't look at my Instagram, so that's why it's popping up.
You just let them build up over time, so that when you come back to it, it feels like wow, a lot has happened.
My engagement is blowing up, people.
Oh, amazing.
No.
Actually,
go ahead, tell me.
Okay, so this one I chose. So the person in the picture is Kim. She is. I don't actually know what she does. I think she's a stylist, or she's an overall fashion person. And she's one of my favorite people to shoot at Fashion Week because I always think she's got really good outfits and accessories, and her hair, like even the way she does her hair, like everything is always really cool. So the reason I like this shot is because it was like chaos at the end of a show, and everybody was just trying to get out. So in that picture, I only included on the carousel because I wanted to show the full outfit. The actual picture itself is nothing special, but the first one, you can see how she's like half got her jacket on, or she's getting it on. And just the way that she happened to turn, it was like lined up perfectly from my shot to show the jewelry, the top she's wearing, even the glasses, then enough of the jacket. So I like that it shows like a lot of not chaos, but just like the moment. You can feel the moment. There's that feeling you put on your jacket and you're going out somewhere. but also it still looks like really fashiony. So I guess that's why I like it. Plus, I just really like the jewelry.
Yeah, no, the jewelry is like what gets me on this photo. I like the Cuban links. It looks very strong, and every
So
time
you
you
run from one side to the other side, or it's a different moment?
Knowing me, I was probably running.
Okay, so you're the
Jose's favorite thing, yeah.
hey, don't run. You can get killed by that. Yeah, no, I agree. It's a very, very, very great, very strong photo. All right, let me see what you got next. Oh, your favorite.
This photo is single-handedly responsible for significant growth on my Instagram.
Really?
It's crazy. I mean, it's one of my most liked pictures. Probably in part because of who it is. For those of you that don't know, that's Taylor Lachey. She is a model slash influencer, and maybe I don't know. She might do other things too, but I'm not sure. And this was outside of Redemption in Paris, which is like my Hotel de Ville. Redemption's a funny show because it's not technically on the schedule, I don't think, but everybody goes to it, and the owners or whoever they are of Redemption, they always cast like the biggest models, and they invite every big influencer you can think
No, the
of.
last season was not so good. Do you remember? We were there.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I don't know why it wasn't. It was kind of empty though. I remember it was like kind of.
Yeah, it was very empty.
This is the season before last, I think. So the reason I like the shot of Taylor here is because she actually was walking, and I am ashamed to admit that I was being one of those Taylor over here
over your shoulder
people over your shoulder.
She's like, Mo, you want this?
So the first shot is she was walking and she just turned and looked at me, and I like the timing was perfect. I like the shot because she does have like a pretty perfect face to photograph, and I like the lipstick and the movement of the hair, so you can see a little bit that her head was turning. And then the second shot, I think I can't remember what's in the second shot. So now she stopped for me. And then the third shot, I think I just took that's the one that she ended up reposting herself actually, and that's what got me a lot of engagement on Instagram. Like I still get notifications that it's getting reposted somewhere. And yeah.
Wow. Just keep posting pictures of her, I guess. That's it.
Yeah, every time I need a bit of engagement.
I was about to say, it's like, oh man, I'm suffering for some like. Let me post Taylor Lachey real quick.
Everybody has that one person, by the way, like guaranteed. Like there are some people that
that guarantee engagement or guarantee likes.
Oh my god!
Always.
Anyway. All right, so I think this is Senya. Yeah, I remember this shot. Tell me everything about this, Mo.
Yeah, I don't even know, man. This shot was weird. Like, I mean, something just drew me to because the dress she wore was pretty cool. This was after Valentino, but I think from what I know, she put I don't know what kind of jewelry that is. If that's like if back necklaces are a thing now, like a backless or what, or is the necklace? Is it a necklace and she just put it backwards? I'm not sure. I don't know what was happening, but I liked it.
Okay, maybe it's just the wind blew it back.
And it's my most liked picture ever.
I love that picture.
So I don't know what happened. I don't know that one.
That one,
the other in the car.
Not in the car.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really cool photo. Yeah, it's amazing.
I think I don't know. I just like the way it like in the first picture. It was like perfectly down the middle, and like the way her back was and the dress. Like I don't know. It just felt like really cool to me. It is one of those moments that I don't know. I'm sure you guys get this. Do you ever get when you're okay, Jose? You probably definitely don't get this, but maybe Aldo. When you're taking a picture and you're like, "Damn, nobody else is taking this picture. Is this a shit picture?"
Yeah, and you feel like this is
nobody else is doing.
Oh my god.
The world is mine.
High
Yeah,
hopes.
and you're like, oh, no one else is seeing this. It's my
Yeah,
shot.
no, it's just me. It's my shot. Yeah, yeah. It's like that feeling is like whoa.
Until somebody else just comes over you, it's like, oh, that was a good photo. And you're like, oh man, I was daydreaming about it. And
Yeah.
somebody's standing next to you, you're like, wow.
It's a funny feeling though. Like, so I was taking this picture and everybody was shooting her, but nobody was taking. Like, I had to get. I think I was shooting on an 85 here maybe, so I had to get a bit close to her to. So everybody's back, and then I was just like inching forward trying to get her back, and nobody else was doing it. So I was like, I don't know what's going on here. And then again, you both can probably relate to that feeling of you can have like the worst day of shooting, but when you know you've got the one shot and you take it and you're like, that's the shot, and then your day is good.
Yeah,
You went home
you
after
made
this
your
and start
day.
developing real quick.
Yeah.
You're like pulling negatives and like into the red room and stuff. All
Yep.
right, here we go. Let's move on to the next shot.
Handprints.
Oh, I like this. Yeah, I like the manicure here. This is strong. All right, well,
Yeah, this is just one of those. I love shooting. This is, for those of you who don't know, this is Vanessa Hong. She is one of the OG influencers. Been around for a while. I always love shooting her. I think she's always got quite unique, distinctive looks, which is quite an impressive feat in street style because everybody kind of like everybody's kind of offered the same clothes to choose from, so how you style it and do it, that's what makes it different. And so I think she always does a really good job of that. So I liked, especially in the first shot, I liked how the manicure lined up with the earrings, which lined up with the dress. And then
Yeah.
I like the way I like to shoot is I like to capture like a moment, like what seems like a completely random innocent moment, just fixing your
She
ear
always
or your
has a
earring or
really
something.
cool earrings.
Yeah, she's so good
Yeah,
for
she
accessories as
were.
well. Like, just
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah, no, that's
that's
a
it.
good shot. The manicure, it's like pretty
I
amazing.
feel like the manicure almost makes it. Like without
Yeah.
that manicure, I don't know. Like, it would still be a nice shot maybe, but just adds that little extra detail.
Yeah, and also like
I remember actually. Sorry.
I think that what I like is that the manicure kind of goes with what she's wearing, the Paco Rabanne, and it's like
Yeah.
off focus. So
Mm.
yeah, it's perfect. It's a really good shot.
I remember she saw me because I know all three of us are similar in the sense that we don't really like to stop people unless it's like, there's no other way to get the shot. So I was like running alongside her and she was walking and she like kind of kept stopping. And I was like, no, it's okay. You can keep walking, keep walking. I'm just trying to get a picture of your ear. And she was like, what? And you don't realize how these things sound sometimes when you say them out of context. Like, I never thought I'd be shouting to Vanessa, like, no, I just want a picture of your ear.
Just keep doing what you're doing. Okay, let's open up the next one for Mo. All right.
So, do you guys remember this outfit, this moment? I can't remember which show it was at. It was
I know it's a Hotel de Ville, but I think she exit through the back entrance or something.
Yeah, so again, for those of you who don't know, that is Sarah Harris. She's an editor at Vogue, British Vogue.
Yep.
And to me, at least, she's been like one of the most elusive people to shoot because she's so cool. Like, she just walks. She doesn't stop for anyone, which I like because she doesn't do it in like oh, I'm too cool to stop. She's just there to go to the show and leave the show, and that's it. And so I like in this shot, I remember everybody thought like everybody had left and there was nobody left, and then she just appeared out of nowhere, which feels like very fitting for her. And then it was like a circus. Everybody ran. Everyone's trying to get the shot. And so I like in the shot. A, I love the outfit. And then B, I like that in the shot. Like, you can kind of just tell that she's very nonchalant. Like, she's walking down a street, which is downhill, on her phone in heels, and she looks so cool doing it.
Yeah, like I totally
Yeah,
agree
yeah,
with what
yeah.
you said. That she just when she doesn't stop for anybody. She's just like minding her business, and I think she also has some good radar because she can just be walking and then she can just hear all the clicks, and then she just like try to stay cool.
She know the game.
Yeah, totally agree.
And I like the light on the other photo. The other one, the
Some
light
shadows.
Yeah, the contrast
Yeah,
here
I
is
love
really
the
good.
shadows.
Mo, are you a street style photographer or something?
I dabble.
That. So- Let's see what's the last few photos Mo has posted here. Okay, it was a TikTok video.
Oh, yeah, this is a good subject. Transitioning into trying to learn new skills and
To pay the bills.
adapt, evolve, yeah, survive.
I don't even want to play the audio. I don't want to get shot. But yeah, no, man, this is a really good video. I hear that it was a little bit difficult when it comes to guidelines.
Okay, yeah. So I won't. I was gonna say I won't name the brand, but then I saw it's in the caption. So
Now you got to be careful.
yeah. Okay, so it's not okay. It was more that the product we were shooting was very difficult. So you can see in the video, she's like turning her finger. There's a ring she's wearing, and it's a new ring that they launched. And I don't wear rings personally. I don't know if either of you do, but apparently it's quite a habit to when you have a ring, people just kind of like play with it like that. When they're just sitting mindlessly, they're just twirling the ring on their finger. So they've made a ring which is like a band, and then there's like another bit on top of it in grooves, so it actually does rotate on the ring.
Mm-hmm.
But they wanted us to shoot like that, and it's quite. You can see in it's quite a fine ring. It's quite
Yeah,
thin.
you got to get that macro
So
shot.
yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about doing video properly. Like, I don't know how you guys do focus, manual. Oh my god, nightmare. So I just shot and like hope for the best, and then luckily,
Are you,
if you shoot enough, something's there.
are you respecting my game now? That's what you're saying? Nah, I'm just kidding, Mo.
You shoot with the 85, the video, or with the 50?
That was with the 80. It was either the 85 or the 70 to 200. I can't remember.
I think it's some of them are 85 and some of them I see 7200. And I think those close-up shots were probably with the 85.
Cool. Yeah, to get because macro shots are really hard with some of the lenses I have. So.
All right, let's see what let's look at all those stuff right now. Aldo, if you want to send me some links, that was the time. Otherwise, I'm just gonna choose a wheel here. Let's just go crazy here. Oh, I remember this day. This is
that was
before article.
Max Mara?
Yeah, it's definitely Matsumara, but it's before article was a big deal. Oh, this was good too.
That was the first day on Milan, the first show. One season, I don't remember the season that we were. Jill Sander opened the
Fashion Week in Milan.
Yeah, do you remember? Do you remember, guys? That
I don't remember that one.
Well, I know.
This is a classic.
Yeah, that's a classic.
I think the sweater is a Calvin Klein.
Diletta. Yeah, and everybody was wearing that sweater.
That season, yeah.
Yeah, that season was really, really.
I like the background as well. What's behind her?
Is the newsstand?
Is that a window?
I think the newsstand from that corner in Milan where the coffee shop is.
I kind of like it because it looks like she's in a frame.
Yeah, it looks like a frame.
Yeah.
Klaus.
That was Paris, but that was haute couture, I think. Natasha.
Yeah, Natasha. Yeah.
Damn, man, do I have to zoom this in for you guys or what? Okay.
Yeah, we're like, and the other ones, the color ones with the ladders.
This one right here.
Yeah, that. Well, that's New York. That's one day. That day we went and we were alone. Do you remember, Jose?
Yeah,
You need to cover that brand, and we were like just us.
what? I don't remember what
Super
show is
early.
this.
But I don't remember the name of the show. But was super early on a Saturday or on Sunday, I think.
I think I don't know if more of you experienced that, but that's the best feeling when you go to a show and there's like nobody's there. Is you and the only street style photographer, and you're like, are we in the right place or something? And then people start showing up, and you're like, okay, well maybe the show's here. And then you start thinking like, are people really gonna show up, or is this just like a offshoot? Like nobody's gonna be here. It's just gonna be random, and all of a sudden, like everybody from the fashion like circus is showing up, and you're like, oh my god, this is the best thing in the world. To the point that you're like, oh, I need to shoot everything. Like you're just like,
then you don't know where to shoot then, and then you miss everything. If you're like me, then you just miss everything.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's the best feeling, I think. Okay, Aldo sending me some photos. Let's take a look.
Yeah. I want to show.
Wow.
That's Colombia. That's Colombia Moda, one of my favorite shows, and all this Latin vibe. She is Gloria Saldarriaga, a very important woman in Colombia. She's into the art scene, all fashion, and all this stuff. And she always is wearing like these Latin designers, but she do it like very, very classy way. And this is the third or the fourth time I take this photo. The first time I went to Colombia, she was my first photo, and it was like the same walking on this part of the venue. That was my first photo, and now every time that I go to Colombia, I try to get the same shot or the same feeling of the shot, because it's like a classic for me, because was the same photo, the first photo I took on Colombia, and now I try to reply. I try to don't look at me, or I hide to when I know she arrives or she is going. I try to hide to get this photo.
It's so perfect. Like the timing that she's on the middle bit, so she's like perfectly in the middle pretty much. And then even like the yellow on the construction on the left side matching with like what she's wearing, like just like small little things like that, it just makes it perfect.
Romy is on the chat on YouTube. She says she loves the photo, Aldo. Shout out to Romy.
Oh, thank you so much. Hello, Romy. Hola, Romy.
My Spanish speaking peeps.
The other, Spanish gang. She's another girl from Colombia. She's Anabelisa. She's a really stylish girl, and she's also in other fashion weeks, Paris or New York. But when she always tried to mix and match these Latin designers with really important brands. And I like this because she's like so chill, and Latin people like a lot to laugh or to make moves with the eyes, or just like chill with the camera. So it's totally different when you shoot this Latin gang.
Yes, sir. Yeah, no, man, this is a really good shot, and I like how she's doing it, where like the style makes sense, and the how can I say, it's not too dressed up to go to fashion. It's more like utility, relax. All right, Aldo, you got any more photos for me? You want me to
Yeah, I
share?
have one when I show that it's very, very iconic because it's
Oh, sorry.
all this Latin vibe with the. Let me send. This one that you're gonna show.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very iconic because in that time we know that all these Nike International, these Nike Cortez were really famous. It was a trend, and all this in the, you know that every girl in Paris or in New York were using this Cortez, very iconic. And when I went to Colombia, I watched this girl using this Cortez, but mixing with the Latin brands, and it's like awesome for me because you can watch on the photo that it's like a very, very Latin skirt, and this purse is very typical from Colombia. So that's a really, really perfect match. And I always try to reply like all the shoots that I do on Paris or New York. I try to reply in Latin America to make that feeling that you are looking and you are watching very, very cool stuff.
Yeah, I think the reason why a lot of people were wearing them back in New York or in the U.S. was because when Nike relaunched those Cortez shoes, they had Gigi Hadid as Bella Hadid as the model for all the campaign shots. So I think the marketing worked out for them.
Yeah, and it looks very good. Well, that Nikes are really cool.
Yeah. All right. Any other shots, Saldo, you want to put up?
I think that's it. I have a lot of Latin shots if you want to go to my website, but I don't want to.
Yeah, if you guys go to aldodecanis.com, he has a tab over here that says Fashion Week. And man, he has the Latin Grammys, Bolivia, Panama. I mean, you name it.
All Latin gang.
Yeah. Costa Rica.
Oh, just one shot. One more. Costa Rica is really, really good. And I like that shot that I sent to you because
boom.
Yeah, this shot is very iconic on the street style scene.
So
I think three of us and all photographers has this kind of shots. You know, the girls talking on the phone or the three ladies talking each other, and we just focus on the backs. And I love this shot because there in this shot is no brands, it's no international brands. It's just Latin design, and I try to reply all these shots that people are used to watch on the media, and I love this because it's just Latin content, so it's really good for me.
Yeah, but the Cold Gaia bag, is it, or this is the Cold Gaia knocked them off?
I don't know if it's Cold Gaia or Cold Gaia trend.
Yeah,
I don't.
There was a bit of.
It was a little bit of
drama around that brand.
Some controversial Cold Gaia talk here, people. Hey.
That's another brand that was made from street style, or not made from, but definitely received a big boost.
Yeah, this is something that we talked about in our previous episode, like how brands use social media to gain some traction and develop some sort of cult following. No pun intending.
Oh,
Uh,
no.
but yeah, all right. I have some stuff that I want to show you guys that I want to talk about, and we haven't really tested this out on our end. And what I mean we haven't tested out is more like sending it over to the stream so Aldo and Mo can hear. But I want to play this video, and I hope you guys can hear it. And I don't know if you guys seen it yet. It's from Twitter. You might want to put a full screen. Mo and Aldo, if you guys can put me full screen, I'll try my best to put it on the full screen. Here we go.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
This is another day in my life as a fashion student in New York. So I woke up and went to the gym with my roommate and then got ready and went down to Soho to meet my friend Lauren for coffee. When I got home, I had a bunch of PR packages. They were all so cute. I'm so excited. And then got ready again and took the subway uptown, stopped to buy water, and then went to Central Park with my friends. Started raining, but we wanted to recreate the Martha Calvo necklaces, so we set up a blanket, and this is how mine turned out. I'm so obsessed with it. Then we took some Instagram photos, they're on my Instagram, and headed back downtown because I had to go to class. It's final season, so I'm finishing up a bunch of papers and final projects. And then the brand that I work for sent me some samples to try out. Got ready again. I wore this little corset and leather pants, and then my friends and I went to dinner and then decided to go on our friend's boat to sail around the city and see the view. And yeah, that was my day. This is another day.
How was that? That was
really hard
So
day.
what are we discussing?
I don't know.
That's
Please,
life,
just
no?
tell us the truth, Mo. Tell us the truth.
I feel like that video is we discussed, was it last week or the week before, when we discussed what my friends think I do versus what I do. That was like actually what my friends think I do.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I mean, I saw this video this morning actually because Hassan Piker is a big Twitch streamer.
He's funny.
He tweeted up and it's exactly how we definitely my life. This is what bloggers and fashion girls do all the time. I mean, it's a typical day in New York. That's life. I want to show you guys another tweet. This is the caption is, "This may be the favorite image from the pandemic." I mean, you can't go wrong with this. You can't go wrong with the pastor just shooting the baby to get it baptized. I mean,
I'm just trying to imagine, like, what was it like in the room when whoever is there like an intern at the church who was in charge of ordering what did the pastor be like? I need a gun to shoot the holy water. Like, how did the whole conversation happen?
He was like, "Oh man, I gotta go on Amazon real quick and get this guy a freaking Nerf gun." I mean, imagine if the pastor shows up with like AK-47 Nerf gun, like water thing, and it's just like holds down the parents as well at the same time. Everybody get baptized.
They should just have like the whole church and then get a fire hose.
Yeah.
With that water in it and
just
there you go.
Go nuts. Sorry, I'm trying to put yeah, a lot of people are freaking out here. What is Melody's saying that it wasn't a joke about the whole streaming with that girl earlier, but yeah, I don't think it was a joke. That's her typical life, man. You gotta adapt. I mean, what can you do? Let's open the next one. Oh man, this one is very depressing, and this goes to like how messed up the industry and capitalism is right now. Let me play it up.
Nike made hands-free sneakers called Nike Go Fly Ease. The shoe is built with a unique...
Do you guys want to know a really fun fact about this shoe? The shoe itself has been so hyped up and praised for its inclusiveness and its accessibility for people like myself with a disability that it's became limited, and resellers and bots have got a hold of all the pairs and gouged the price up. Now, if someone with a disability that actually needs the shoe for the design purpose wants it, they're gonna have to pay on the up end of $500 to get it. Talk about accessibility, am I right? I think this is the part where I'm supposed to say something about capitalism and how our materialistic ways have negatively affected society. So, yes.
Nike made hands.
All right, man. What are your thoughts on this, man? This is really messed up, and I hate this a lot.
I think both two sides are, three sides are in the wrong. I mean, it's so wrong in so many ways. But like the caption, resellers are going to hell. Definitely, resellers can be terrible. But also, like, did Nike market those shoes as shoes that were for people like the guy in the video, or did they just market it as here's a new shoe?
No, they did.
You know,
They did
s-
market for people with disability.
Okay, so then the fact that, but their mistake, in my opinion, is the fact that they made a limited amount. Like, why do they need to do that? And then B, the reseller platforms should not allow like something like that to be like. There are certain things that I think should be off limits for resellers. And I mean, it's hard.
I'm agree with Mo. Yeah, I thought the brand needs to talk first with the all these resellers and try to explain that this is gonna be for another necessities or use. So if you make something limit, it's gonna be hype. If you do this limited, you're gonna hype this bottle of water. So it's very difficult, this thing.
As soon as you say it's limited, like resellers are like this. They're like, yeah,
Limited. It's like, okay, I want it.
Limited. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I need the brand needs a conversation first with the resellers that this is for another thing, and I think resellers can understand. It's like, okay,
like the platform though as well should like, I don't know what, like, is it StockX where people do reselling or whatever platform, like StockX should I don't know how they could do it technically speaking, but if this shoe appears on the website, like the listing should automatically be taken down.
Yeah,
and to just not let them do it, not let them sell it. But yeah, resellers are they're the paparazzi equivalent.
reselling, it's very interesting.
You really hate the paparazzi. I don't know if Aldo and Mo, you guys can see. I just put in the chat from people on YouTube. Oscar is online. Oscar Ramos said Nike should know better, about posting that, and then also Melody agreeing to what you guys just said. I mean, honestly, I remember there's some Jordans that Nike released that the store, the Jordans are like no resale. Like people they wouldn't allow people to resell the shoe. So this store made people wear the sneaker out of the store. So if you go buy the shoe, you got to wear them. We take the box away from you. And I think another store made people do push-ups. So that way they will crease the shoe so they can now resell it. I mean, I'm pretty sure people are reselling it and it might be reused.
Out, they start cleaning the sneaker and they resell it.
Yeah.
Reselling, it's a really, really interesting conversation. We can make a podcast about reselling because I think reselling gives some opportunities to some people to make money.
Jose, I just sent you a link on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Show that link. That's very relevant to the creasing thing.
The crease? Okay, let's see what Mo got for us. Oh yeah, I saw this. This is hey, you gotta keep them fresh. Is this Draymond Green right here from the Golden State Warriors? I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude! Can sell those back again. She probably said no. She'll be like, "Hi, have a good day, sir. You crease your shoes." All right, I have more links for you guys. Just this is probably one of my favorite because I can relate to this guy and to what he say. I'm pretty sure that we'll probably see this, but I can relate to him because I work retail.
Hardly working. I'm hardly laughing. I'm already at work. I don't have time for a second job pretending you're funny. Why don't you tell me something?
So
Working hard or hardly working? I'm hardly laughing. I'm already at work. I don't have time for a second job pretending you're funny. Why don't you tell me something I don't hear every day?
this is basically the customer when they go to IKEA or they go to a retail store and they start making remarks to you or demanding, and this is how you should react. Not how you should react, but maybe what you're thinking to tell the customer.
Like, thank you. You should open up more registers, and who's gonna work them? You think I'm the only one ringing you up because I called dibs? You want me to clone myself, or you saying you want to apply? Well, you see, we're short-handed. Where's your resume? I can't believe they have you working Thanksgiving. I can't believe you're shopping. Why do you think I'm here? It's because of you. I have to stand here for 15 hours so you can yell at me instead of your family. I work retail. I don't even remember what Thanksgiving is. The customer is always right. About what? How to piss me off? You think you're God because you went shopping? You're not infallible, Susan. You're at the mall. Always right. That's why you're on your 9th try hitting the button for credit. Do you have any coupons for me? That's what I ask you.
I mean, I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I think you guys get the idea. If you guys want to see more of this, you can just find us.
You know what's interesting about videos like this, which kind of relates to what we do or our industries. What happens to guys like him who go viral? Like, what happens to him now? Do you think
Where are they now?
hire him for something? Is he going to be in an ad? Like,
Where
you know
are they
that?
now?
Did you see that guy? I can't remember what state he was in America, and he went viral because he was a car salesman, and his song was "Where the Money Reside."
Yeah.
You know that guy, "Where the Money Reside," that one.
I don't know.
What happened to him afterwards?
I mean,
he like, did Honda hire him to be like a? I think he was on like a Super Bowl ad for like I don't know, something crazy.
What about
like
my favorite guy? The guy who went viral doing the skateboard. Doing the skateboard, drinking the ocean spray, So
the ocean spray.
Yeah.
An ocean spray.
Yeah.
And
like apparently the CEO of Ocean Spray bought him a new truck.
Yeah.
And he has like an agent and everything now. So it's like, but an agent for what? What's he gonna do? That's what I always wonder for people like this who go viral for like one-off things. Like, what are they gonna do next? You know?
Yeah, it's a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, it's tough.
So much pressure.
It's really tough. I
have a funny story for you guys. Do you know the singer or the rapper Shaggy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I went out to a bar one night with my friends, and two of us. I went to the bathroom, and then my friend ended up coming to the bathroom like a few seconds after I did. And I was in the stall, and then I could hear him talking to some strangers. I was like, "What's going on?" So I come out of the bathroom, and he's there talking to two guys who don't know each other. I'm actually going to find you the video, but they don't know each other, right? And the guy is like this super posh guy, and he's like, "Oh, you know that I can do the best Shaggy impression on the planet." And
oh
we were
my
like,
God.
So this guy, okay, I'm going to try and find it. This guy just whips out the best Shaggy impression you've ever heard. Here we go. 696K views.
Wait, send me the link. Send me the link.
So he starts doing the impression. Anyways, my friend puts it on Facebook. The next day he wakes up, there's like 40,000 shares. It's gone viral. It's crazy. But yeah, let's watch it first, and then I'll finish what happens with the story.
All right, here we go, guys.
We basically found the best Shaggy impression in London.
In the fucking world.
By the way, these two guys don't know each other. They're completely random as well.
When I'm in need, baby, girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Girl, you're my peeps, you are to me, baby. Life is
one big party when you stay young.
There?
You're gonna hire back when you're down. It's all good when you live and I'm young. Can't be a fool, so go on a very long run. I'll look back, shot the other as I mentioned. Give it up, give it home much attention. She was there to my incarceration. I want it for the nation, my appreciation. What? You're my angel, my darling.
I mean, come on, please. He needs a record deal.
So he went viral, right? And then he got some like talent agency contacted him, and he spent the summer like performing at festivals.
Just the same song.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to him now. I don't even remember his name, and I don't know what's happened to him now. But yeah, it's the same thing. Like imagine that's the peak. You know, like when he's gonna be telling his grandkids.
I just want to hear a little bit more of this.
You're a queen and that's how you should be treated. I'll never get the love that you needed. I should have left for the call and I needed. Baked and seeded, Michigan bleeding.
Okay, I don't want to get killed by YouTube, but this is great. This is awesome. So wait, what happened with Shaggy? Was he there or what?
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
He just appears, yeah. Whenever there's a good impression of him, he just appears.
Oh man, do you imagine? That'll be great. I want to show you one more video that it's funny. It's just hilarious. A little bit rated R, I will say. I mean, there's some bad words, but just have a look at this because I love dogs. Hold on. You know this, Mo?
I think so.
So basically, there's a sea lion over here telling the dog, "What's your name? What's your name?" And the dog's, "What?"
Tony! Fuck you, Tony! What's your name? Ezekiel! Fuck you, Ezekiel! Fuck you! Hey, you know what I did last night? You better not break my mother into this! You know what I did? You better not! I broke that fly over there! Oh! And I fucked your mother next to it! Fuck you, Ezekiel! Fuck you!
Oh man, the little things.
People are so creative.
I mean,
again, to link this back to us in terms of like what we do. And we were talking to someone the other day that said,
yeah,
you know, we as creators or creatives, we have to like adapt. And like there's so many people on TikTok. It's such a good example of people that have just like learned something they probably would have never known how to do. They just learned it, and now.
No, I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I go on YouTube to figure out everything. How do I do this? How do I do the other thing? I mean, I think university is having a tough time right now. They're gonna be done. But yeah, no, I can agree. I mean, come up with this is hilarious. To come up with this, you have to be a comedian, and I'm pretty sure the person who did it was like, it just happened. It came to his head like a poop light bulb, and that's it. All right. I mean, I want to wrap up this podcast. I don't know if you guys want to add some more things to the mix, or you guys want to call it a day.
If for anyone who was watching, you know, any feedback on this type of format in terms of where we don't just discuss our jobs, you know,
what job?
Enjoy that. our past lives.
Our past lives.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. You have a job?
I had a job this morning, guys. It was monumental, big day for me.
I want to hear this. Tell us about it.
I did. It wasn't anything special. Although I did have a funny job story for you earlier this week on Tuesday. I won't name the brand, but I was doing street style for them. So it was the model. The model happened to be quite big in her own right, like quite established, very successful. So I don't know with you guys how it is for you, but sometimes models you shoot, they're like really just you give direction and then they just do that.
Yeah.
Some come and they have like, because we all had a brief, right? So she had read the brief, but she was like, she just had her own ideas and was just running with them. And we had an hour to shoot this thing. So like every time I look up, she was doing something different, and I was like, oh, just do the brief, and
do the brief.
Please do the brief.
But then the team from the brand, were two of the team from the brand were with three of the team from the brand were with us on the shoot, just kind of watching and checking everything. But they had to keep relaying, so they were taking pictures of the back of my camera with their phones. Most of them were like blurry, and they were sending it on their group chat to like the main boss. And so the boss just kept giving feedback, like, no, do this, do that, oh no, I can't, this doesn't look. So what should have been 1 hour became like much longer.
The whole morning.
Yeah, basically. So it was supposed to be like very calm and easy, and it became super rushed. Well, I don't know if you guys have had that before, where they're getting approval from someone else that's not there. So to the model's credit, I really liked her. She said to the person from the brand that, why don't you tell whoever is not here to fuck off because they're not here?
Yeah, basically, it's your fault. You're not here.
We're done. She's like, I'm done. I'm not shooting anymore. I'm done.
She said that. She just walked. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always the case. And I mean, when I do those big jobs with my camera, with my video camera, I always tell the person, like, hey, look, you're going to pay extra stuff because I want to stream to a little monitor so you can see what I'm shooting. So if I'm getting something that you don't like, you can just tell me, hey, Jose, that's wrong. Or, hey, do you like what I just recorded? Because they can see what I'm recording. Otherwise, it doesn't work. And I think that's something that you guys should try to work in. It's hard to do it when it's street style, but try to tether your computer. It's tough, I know. Especially if you don't have an assistant.
London weather. Yeah. Well, they got to pay enough to get an assistant first.
Yeah,
They're paying you enough.
Yeah, but make sure you put that on your quote. Anyway, I mean, all the time. It happens all the time, and that's always the case. Big boss over there.
They take photos of the screen, and it's like, oh no, I don't like these. I like that.
Yeah.
And they take pictures, and they're like, why is it so saturated? I'm like, because you're taking a picture of a picture on a screen that's already in bad shape. Like, of course, and then you send them the pictures afterwards, and they're like, oh, these are great. And you're like,
Mo, were you shooting with the 5D or the 1DX?
5D.
Awesome. Good job. Respect, man.
We should start a countdown, like in construction sites, days since last accident. It should be days since Mo used 1DX.
It's so painful.
If you want to sell that camera,
I think you probably
the first client.
You probably will sell the 1DX before you sell the 5D, I think.
I'm attached to it. That's something we can talk about another time. I'm attached to it was my first proper camera that I bought, and I'm attached to it. Can't let go.
Melody just brought a good point. She'd be like, they taking those pictures of the back of your camera, but later on they're gonna be like, oh, let's post this on social media, like behind the scenes. And it will get more engagement than your photos sometimes. You never know. Because that's how weird the people on social media are. They're like, oh, I just want to see behind the scene. I don't care about the rest. All right. Well, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for spending some time with us. Mo, should we tell who's going to be next week? Or we shouldn't. We should just wait.
We'll give you like a preview, like Givenchy did the other day when they posted a silhouette. You see that?
That was the most...
who is it? Oh my God.
Duh. I mean, I can just see who the person is. But it's funny because everybody just started making memes out of it. It's like, oh, congratulations to this or this other cartoon who has the same silhouette.
Our guest next week is... Ariana. Yep. She will provide a different insight into what we do she works at Instagram in fashion partnerships. That's all I'll say. But that's a side of the business that most of us aren't exposed to. So it would be very interesting to hear what somebody who works for one of the largest companies in the world that is very relevant to our jobs, what do they have to say about what we do? And we think street style is our world. But at Instagram, street style might just be like a drop in the ocean and nothing to them. So it would be very interesting to hear her thoughts on that. So tune in.
Yeah. Again, hopefully it will be next week. Knock on wood. Hopefully, we're trying to work some stuff out. But yeah, I think next week is going to be very, very good. It's a lot of things that we need to learn and discuss. So please, if you guys have the time, if you can right now, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And if you're coming from Instagram, we'll be doing more Instagram lives, and then we'll jump in on YouTube. Hopefully you guys can stay. If you are watching this in the future, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell button so you get notified when we go live or when we put a new video. And have a great day. Take care. Peace.